Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about optic neuritis in brief. Optic neuritis is an inflammatory and a demyelinating disorder of the optic nerve. The cause, or say the etiology of optic neuritis, remains idiopathic, which means that its exact cause is not known. But theory suggests that it can either be hereditary or can be associated with demyelinating disorders such as multiple sclerosis, or can be associated with certain infections, or can be associated with certain autoimmune disorders such as SLE, sarcoidosis, Wegener's granulomatosis, polyarthritis nodosa, and Guillain-Barré syndrome. Or it can be a toxic type of optic neuritis. Optic neuritis has been classified into three types. Either it can be papillitis, wherein there is involvement of optic disc, or it can be neuroretinitis, wherein there is involvement of optic disc and the surrounding retina in the macular area, or it can be a retrobulbar neuritis, wherein there is involvement of optic disc behind the eyeball. Also, we have a classification of typical versus atypical optic neuritis, wherein typical optic neuritis refers to the one associated with demyelination, while atypical optic neuritis refers to the ones associated with causes other than the demyelinating disorders. Clinical features of optic neuritis can include progressive visual loss, dark adaptation is lowered, impairment of color vision and depth perception, and visual obscuration. Ocular examination can reveal the following findings. There can be a reduction in the visual acuity, color vision is impaired, there is relative afferent pupillary defect, there can be optic disc changes, which can include hyperemia of the disc and blurring of the margins. Also, the disc can become edematous. There can be presence of splinter hemorrhages and fine exudates on the disc. And visual field changes, which can include development of scotoma. Investigations for optic neuritis can include a multifocal visual evoked potential and a MRI scan. Once the diagnosis of optic neuritis is established, then its management can include a combination of treatment of the underlying cause along with drug therapy. So this was all about optic neuritis in brief. Here is the overview of what I have discussed. Also, you can check out my YouTube video on multiple sclerosis, the link for which has been mentioned in the description below. If you think this video was helpful, do like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.